Hello. This is Terry Conrad with BloomTrue. Thank you for joining my channel today. We are going to paint an abstract watercolor. I have an 8x8 watercolor pad. Let's see here. Just a simple, inexpensive 140-pound watercolor. It's a cold press paper, 8x8. Typically, I prefer to use 100% cotton paper, but this is fine for this practice. And I have, let's see here, I'm going to be using a blend of paints today. This is the Art Philosophy Essence collection of watercolors, and I love these colors. Whoops. Here are the colors here, if you can see them. And the names are fabulous. Adore, Chant, Emotion, Earth, Wonder, Eternity, Nirvana, Namaste, and it goes on. I have some pencils, which I may or may not use, colored pencils. And I have a palette of these Renesans Intense watercolors, and these are also gorgeous. I bought these from a distributor on, oh, look at that, it matches my nails, from a distributor on Etsy. I believe they're from Poland, and to my knowledge, she's the only distributor, and I will share that information in the description down below. So let's see here. The only thing I really have kind of pre-planned, pre-considered today is using some blues and orange and maybe a little bit of green, and for nothing other than I love that color combination. I feel like it's a real dynamic combination and brings about some nice contrast in a painting. I'm going to wet these watercolors, and my spray bottles aren't working. There we go. I guess I had to get a little water inside the straw inside. Yeah, the Art Philosophy paints, amazing color. Amazing color. And I have to say the same with the Art Intense. And look at that. I got paint on my paper already. So what I did prior to turning on the camera is I taped off a grid on my sheet. And so each of these, let's see, this is 8x8. So each of these are going to be roughly 3.5 by 3.5, but they're going to have a white edge. You'll have four 4-inch images that you can frame when we're finished, and I think I'm going to actually do that, and I might make it a part of today's video. I used a very inexpensive Bic mechanical pencil, and after I taped down my grid, I just illustrated some lines. And this is, again, it's merely just to begin the page, activate the page, to release any kind of anxiety or anticipation in beginning my painting. And it's a fun, free-flowing way to begin painting. And you just lay down marks, whatever feels good. I am using my number 3 round brush. This is by Grabie. I will often use Princeton. This is the Heritage collection, but I wanted something a little smaller, and that's where this number 3 comes in. And then I have a flat brush as well, because I might like to make a different kind of mark than what I can achieve with a round brush. So I'm getting my bristles wet, and I'm going to kind of tap that on a watercolor. And the first color I want to lay down is orange. And so I'm just going to load my brush. And this orange, I think, because I didn't have it in the art philosophy or the Renaissance, and so I think this might be from my Winsor Newton palette. But if you have an orange or a red and yellow that you can mix together and make orange, by all means, go ahead. So, and it's okay to paint on the tape. We're going to be lifting that eventually. And we're just laying down paint, making strokes. No thought. Relaxed and breathing. Such a pretty color. It's a happy color. And boy, do we need happy right now, right? And, okay. For the sake of time, I'm going to put a little heat on the color and dry it. And now, I think I want to take, let's see, oh yeah, boy, that's a pretty color. Okay, I love this teal. Let's see what this does. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, really pretty. Now I'm gonna take, you know what, rather than green, so funny, there really is no thought process when I'm free painting like this. And so I'll load a brush with color, and then I decide, I want to go in a different direction, and that's okay. And so I'm going to go with a brighter blue. This is phthalo blue from the Renesans collection. Oh, pretty, pretty. Mix that with the green. And it's okay to let your colors blend. It's actually kind of fun, except, shoot. Did you see that? I dripped the blue into, let's see if I can lift that out of there. That I don't want to do. Okay. So let's look at this. Take some more of this blue, and I might even try and do some drips. And the way I achieve that is I lay a heavy dose of watercolor on there. And then let it drip. Is that one gonna drip? Oh, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, I think this is really wet right now, so I'm going to stop the camera and let this dry a bit. Really pretty. Okay, now I think I want to take my flat brush and dip into this green. This is, what color is this? I think it's Nirvana. Yeah, Nirvana. Do I want that or do I want Earth? You know what? I'm going back. I'm going to choose, see? Loading a brush with color and then deciding I want something different. I want Earth because it's quite a bit more of an olive green. It looks like a golden brown in the palette, but when you paint with it, well, gosh, that is kind of golden brown. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna add some green with this. There we go. So I mixed a blend of Earth and Nirvana, and that's how I'm getting this olive green, which is actually one of my favorite colors for home accent. And now I'm just gonna paint. Ooh, got a little blue in there. Pretty though. Okay. All right. This is from the, what do I want to do? Do I want that? No, I'm going to go with the Renaissance color. This is, oh, golly, I think this is Hello Turquoise. And I'm just loading the tip of my brush. Just making marks. That's a pretty color, very pretty. I still don't have a lot of control. I mentioned in my video last week, my Mindful Mondays video, I had joint replacement surgery and just found out today actually that I have to go back. This joint slipped and so it's not in place and they have to go back and surgically put it back in place. So I will be back under the knife again here soon, which will delay my full recovery. But we sort of just accept what is. Ooh, like that. Like that. Abstract painting for me is so freeing. I have such a love for color. And it really ends up being play for me when I'm painting in an abstract way. And that's what I hope for you as well. It's a time to come to your art table, your dinner table, wherever you're painting, and just be present. And kind of let the day's news, which is not good lately at all, let it go, release it, and just be present with your brushes, your paint, and kind of let loose and play. Okay, I think I'm going to let this dry, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, my friends, here we are. My piece is framed. I would love to see yours if you chose to frame it, and even not. If it's just the flat piece of art, tag me at BloomTrue on Instagram. And do me a favor, if you like these videos, it would mean so much to me if you left a comment and you subscribed. It's a simple, quick, easy way for you to support what I'm doing and help me to continue to create these videos for you. I love connecting with you here each week and hope to be providing even more creative content for you. Thanks so much again. I'm Terry Conrad for BloomTrue, and this is Mindful Mondays. Join us again next week. Thanks, and have a wonderful week, you guys.